No, I think that people are gonna have to start. I think they're gonna have to start having men gonna have to start having more than one wife.
That's
Can they
not gonna
afford it?
happen.
Absolutely,
Women don't. There's no way that women's gonna. No,
absolutely, they will.
If the man can
no,
afford it, I
not.
Okay,
think
so
some
here's
women
the thing.
would.
I don't think that's the worst thing.
See what I'm saying,
Well,
Quentin?
well,
And I say
I
that because, like, if we,
I'll let
I
Kim rock.
that no, I really believe in the whole "it's a village, it takes a village" thing, right? Like, if the man can afford it, if the man can like properly lead the household, I just don't see what the big deal about that is. Like, you have more women to bear the burden of like raising children, of caring for this man, of caring for the women, of just doing everything else besides working. I just don't see where it's bad.
Honestly, that's why polygamy was like it was in the first place
I don't like
because
that.
of population.
Women aren't signing up for that. Niggas is broke. Let's be clear. Most niggas is
Oh no,
broke.
they
So
absolutely signing up. 100% they are.
but nigga for like the top 10%. Like what about me and my 50K homeboys?
No, I'm not saying that everybody is going to deserve to have more than one wife. That is going to be like you're gonna have to be that top of the top, right? But my point is that I believe that that is going to start becoming more of a social norm.
I mean, it's happening
I
anyway.
don't
Look at
think
Nia.
so. I think women are
Absolutely,
expensive. I think women are expensive and men ain't signing up to pay for a lot of them like that.
These women are talking
absolutely they
about
are.
raising their children with each other, so men better do something.
Absolutely they are. I think that women are cool with it. They're working together, and I think that it's just not socialized as much.
I'm gonna run that by
I don't know.
somebody
I don't
see
A
think,
like
lot
he's
of men
trying to be
share the
simple.
same baby
He's
mother
trying
anyway,
to
so
but
Right.
I don't think it would
what does
be.
that
I
have to
don't.
do with living with a motherfucking knowing you stick your dick in
they're
everything
all
on stick your
having
dick in them
kids
10
with
minutes?
each other. They may as well just be one big happy
That's
family.
not
Exactly.
how it works. Like they're apart.
It's,
You don't. That's you. Okay, Molly.
I mean,
Well, why not though? If you're raising these children, and
Kim,
you
stop.
should raise
Kim,
them as
stop.
siblings.
Elon
I
Musk
just
is
don't
doing
get it.
it.
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
That's different. That nigga got $1 billion and have all his children on one compound.
Well, that's what the rich men might do. I guess everybody else better get their money up, or they won't get no wives.
But you want to know something? I don't think a lot of men want more than one woman that they
I don't
have
think so.
more
Yeah,
You don't
most, not
think that
all,
more than one woman that what?
that they want to be attached to.
That's not true.
yeah.
When
I
you say
What do you
I didn't
attached,
say all. I
I'm
attached?
said a
They
saying
want
lot.
to
most.
fuck multiple. They
Afford
don't
to
want to be attached
afford,
to them.
pay
They
for.
want to fuck
Meaning
them
that they
multiple
have a
women.
commitment to them. I'm sorry.
I think if it was
I
vice
get it.
versa, a
Absolutely, I
lot of
think
people,
that.
a lot of men would go for it.
Yeah, I think they
To
would.
be
They
committed,
could
that
Because a
means
lot
afford
of
you
men,
can't
it,
commit
all
to
right,
one woman.
because a lot
but
of no, not that they won't commit. That's not what I'm saying. When I say happen to commit, meaning they're responsible for them, like you have to do in a normal marriage, right? I I don't I don't know. I don't see a lot of men wanting to do that for more than what, maybe one or two.
Well, see, the part that y'all missing is just that I think that a lot of guys are afraid to be honest about what it is that they have already going on. Listen, a lot of y'all already sharing men. I don't even know what the fuck we talking about. Like
They
y'all
don't want
sharing
to
it,
knowingly. They don't
y'all
want to
just not.
knowingly share men.
Yes, they are. What you think that they don't know that they sharing men? Yes, they do.
Exactly.
Yes, they
No, they
do.
Exactly.
don't.
Yes, they
They
They're
do.
do.
under. They under
It's
the
not
illusion that they're the only one.
no, they
No,
not.
they're not.
If you think women are
Quentin,
stupid,
you
they
cannot cape for women if the women are telling you that
I stopped
you could
talking.
do it when it's men. When it's
I
women telling
stopped
you that,
talking.
I'm telling you,
I stopped
they know.
so
talking.
what I'm telling you is that
They know.
the only difference is that
Shut up.
people don't feel confident enough to be transparent about what it is that is already kind of playing out, especially for most men with resources. Now there are guys that are whack and stuff that have resources. That is true. I'll give you that. I don't think that anything is a monolith. But the point is that I think that this is already playing out. Um, and nobody is tripping about it. Um, I don't think that anybody tripping about it. I think that there are certain demographics of men that may not make it visible, but it's absolutely already playing out 100%.
I disagree, but rock on.
Tell us about that, Diddy.
I just don't like, by and large, I don't think that it can't happen.
Mm.
Like, we don't like dealing with, like, most men don't like dealing with women over a substantial amount of time. Definitely not two of them.
Well, that's not true.
If the man is busy enough, though, I think the women would understand. You would have to be super busy
Yeah.
for them to be okay with you not being there.
Yeah.
But they still probably, I don't know.
I just like, well,
Not all women are the
just
same.
like most of us are broke, so I speak for the I speak for the brokies, the dusties. So I can't afford more than one.
Let's
girl,
just call them the average man. We don't have to call you broke.
Yes, I'm broke.
You're not broke. You
So
make
if you want to
50K.
assign that to yourself, do that.
You make 50K, which I know you don't, but you make 50K.
No, yes I do. 50K.
You make 50K on his video games.
Quit a liar.
So my point is, I think that it is going to start. I think that women are going to start petitioning for it. Is my point. I don't think that it's
No,
going
they're
to be
not. Women's emotions can't handle that. Most of them, no, they not.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
I think
they
a lot
can.
of them can. I think a lot of women can just handle truth. And
They
I think
can,
it's the
bro.
deception that they are introduced to that they don't like.
They can
how
handle
the hell
it,
you know I stay in Edmond?
and they do handle it. They absolutely want to. I'm telling you, that's real. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, and I'm talking about great women, pretty, super successful, all of that. They going 100%. They going.
I would like to think that, but just maybe I just ain't that nigga because I'm broke. When I try to, like,
I mean, you got to make it look good when you got to like present.
Hey, like I was talking to somebody today, and I told her, I said, I'm the man, fall in line, and she laughed at me.
Was it that voicemail?
That, Quentin.
Was it that lady from the voicemail?
You said what?
The lady from the voicemail?
No, it was Ava's mother.
You know what?
It was. She laughed at me. I'm like, fuck you.
Why can't you deal with that, Carmela? Why can't you deal with it? Listen, if you've never had that happen to you, as far as like women like, yo, I'm ready to go, then you would never be able to relate to that type of thing. It's just not something that, I know a lot of guys is like, oh hell no, you can't even get one woman.
I don't wear a cap and hoodie all the time. I wear suits and collared shirts.
I think if the man can afford it, he'll definitely get some women that'll be okay with it. Because I've seen men who are wealthy with plenty of women, and they know that they're sharing him, and they don't care because he's doing stuff. So
Floyd.
And I think
but
you can get beyond the sexual part of it.
Some women don't want to share, though. I understand that part, and that's okay.
Why do you think they don't want to knowingly share? But I see a lot of women that say, "Oh, we're just friends," or I have this guy. You think he's the only one? Well, you're the only one that he's sleeping with. So, knowingly sharing versus not knowing.
Some women like
I
to
think
be
a lot of
delusional.
people are afraid of what people would say if they knew that they were in a situation where they were knowingly sharing. If you don't knowingly share, you can be the victim or, keep your self-esteem intact. But if you're knowingly sharing, the first thing people are going to say is, oh, your self-esteem is low or, something like that. They're going to call you stupid.
100%. But if you're able to convince her to get over the perception of what it is, but to embrace what's best for her, then I think that it'll work.
Are you doing this, Mika? Are you signing up to be sister wives?
Why are you trying to put your bid in?
Fuck your shit, Mika. I love that. Mika is quick with this.
Yeah, that was
You ain't said nothing.
Right. He never
He ain't said nothing.
You want to talk.
Wait, Quentin, why you ain't answer?
Hey, Mika knows my secrets.
What's in the account?
Talk
Right.
to her. Pitch it to her.
Mika knows where the dead bodies are hidden.
Pitch it to her, Quentin.
Mika said she gonna come to Oklahoma. I talked to her the other day. She said maybe I need to come to Oklahoma.
She said first you got to send a screenshot of that bank account.
Quentin, why are you not pitching? Why are you not pitching?
That Southwest pension. I want.
Needs to see the 401k.
I need
I
the
guess that's how
401k.
you set Quentin up, huh? You just go ahead and just hit him with the whop shebang.
I froze up.
Sharing the deed.
The deed, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why you ain't ask Molly or Kim?
To do what?
The same thing you asked Molly.
Because I know Kim will be a sister wife of 8 wives. I ain't gotta ask Kim.
Kim, would you be a sister wife?
I would.
You would?
I would.
Told you.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell me the logic behind it.
Well, okay. So first and foremost, I don't think that one person can be everything that somebody needs. Like, I think that humans are just so multifaceted that one person is just not going to satisfy all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, like, if this man is working and he's taking care of the home, he's not going to be around like he needs to be. I mean, I still want some friends, just again, if you think outside of the sexual part of it, it could work. Like, so now all the housework is not on me. All the child rearing is not on me. Let's just say that I have 2 kids of my own and something happens to me, I die. It's like, as a woman, your biggest fear would be, I'm leaving my children.
Mm-hmm.
But as a sister wife, there's already these women who know exactly what I want and know exactly how I would want to raise my children, and they would step right in and take over. For me, that's huge because my mom died when I was a week old. So I know what it's like not to have a mother. And so that alone is a huge selling point for me.
That makes sense.
You ever seen the show Sister Wives? Like, I don't know how that man got that, but
I've never seen it before. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's a really good show. Like, if you want to look at a functional way to do that, like, he had different homes. I don't know what that man did because he had money.
I don't think they were happy though. I think they spoke out about that. Like,
Well, no, they're women. They're women, regardless if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They're gonna complain about stuff. But it was just the way that they worked together. Like, the kids, one is over here, one goes over their house, and they all had separate. They all had their own homes, but they came together to do stuff, and
right. And I think that a lot of that comes into play that I don't have a problem deferring to the man. I don't have a problem with submissiveness. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, I should be submissive. This man has a mission. I come in with these submissions and we make this work. Like,
I say, as long as everybody agrees. It's the other side I don't like.
What's the other side?
When people have all these double lives, right? And so when something happens, this other person doesn't know, and now they're fighting over this and they're fighting over that. It's just like, most people, women included, would be down with certain things if you just said it.
And that's what I said earlier. It's the deception that comes in that people don't like. They don't like to be lied to. They don't want to have to sit and think, oh, all these times you said you were at work, were you? Or, when you came in and kissed me, where did you just come from? Nobody wants to have to think about that.
Yeah, I feel you. Molly, what do you think?
Inherently jealous.
What do you think about that, Molly?
And that wouldn't rock.
Realistically, I don't think men are going to end up with more than one wife, realistically. But I do see why some people would do it. Would I do it personally? Probably not. I don't like a whole lot of people being around me at the same time, so probably not. But
Molly, you cold
I
blooded.
mean, if I have to look at you all the time and it's a
That's when you
bunch of
build a
us,
compound and you don't
That's
have
why I
to
said
be
you had your
yeah, I
own
would have
house,
to
girl.
be.
But I mean, then you start
Molly
working
will
with group
kiss you on your
economics.
Well,
forehead and
some
stab you
men,
in the
together.
back.
but no, I think Elon Musk has the ones who agreed to it. I think they're all under one roof.
That's kind of different though, because like, did he have like relationships with these women?
No,
No,
I
it
think that
sounded like it was just business.
You got
they
like
Yeah.
all
some
got.
money.
All right, so this is what the report is. They all get a lump sum plus they get $100,000 a month for the rest of their life or something like that.
$100,000 a month.
And like, they don't
Are
have
they
any
looking for
emotional
something?
attachment to this dude. Like, he's like, give me a baby, I'm gonna give you some money, bet. Like,
Yeah, they
like,
get a
Allegedly,
like if I was rich, I'm sure I can find like a handful of women that'll sign up for that.
I'm sure, because women have done more for less. So,
yeah.
I mean,
Michael Jackson did it.
And allegedly he's donating sperm in Japan, so there's gonna be some Japanese little Elon Musk out there, possibly.
What's the
Oh.
number?
What's what number?
The number that a man has to make to afford more than one wife.
that depends on the women.
Shit. That's true.
Because I have
Akeisha. What about Akeisha?
you might be able to make it on 50,000. She might not mind living in the hood house or whatever it is.
Not her.
What's the number? Give me a number, y'all.
For two women?
Yeah, how much does a man have to make in a year in order to be able to?
You can probably get away with 250. Yeah, you get it. You
Two
probably get away
hundred
with
fifty thousand dollars a year with
Yeah,
more
for
than
two-
one
Maybe
wife?
Yeah,
three.
you could probably get away with it. Yeah, you could.
Maybe three. Maybe three.
Yeah,
Because
I feel like that's for the
yeah.
millionaires. I'm sorry, I have to be honest.
You
The
what?
millionaires. I think that's the millionaires game.
I fucking hate Molly.
She said it's a
I'm
rich
being
man's game. That's
honest.
all.
I
Like
don't know.
those are
If
the
you live
only
in, if
men
you
with
live
the
in,
resources. But to
if you
have
live
the
in Oklahoma
resource
with
to
300,000,
realistically be able to do something like that,
No, you just can't be doing a lot of
that's a
frivolous.
commitment. That's a
Two
commitment
women ain't
though.
that you no 250 should get it done. 250 for the
Again,
like
which
if you ain't
If
dealing
you
with no
pull them
good.
out the
Molly
projects,
said
250, you
25K
could
per cheek.
y'all want some project chicks because 250.
Give me
No,
a number.
like
Give me a number, then, Molly.
Oh well, I don't know. I don't know. Like Floyd Mayweather.
God damn it.
Like
Put her in the
you
back.
have to have some money because all the men that I know who had women who were okay with sharing them, they were millionaires. Like they were wealthy. So I don't know any average man
But
who
what's
didn't get a
Well, there's a
headache
average?
lot of
behind.
there's a
It's
lot of millionaires here.
$250,000 a year average, Molly?
It's not average, but is it enough to afford two
Yes.
wives?
Oh,
And
okay,
then
so
are
okay,
you going to be getting these wives
let's mine this
pregnant?
out. Like
No, it's not
let's
enough.
mine this out, Molly. Men are affording one wife with 40K, so why they can't afford two with 250?
Wait.
You have
What?
some couples that are making
Hold on.
about
Wait.
250 combined and they still
40,000.
can't afford their life.
Yes,
40,000.
niggas
Wait. You said 40K. What?
they're affording a wife with 40K.
Stop
Like
it.
When you say afford,
Well, he live in Oklahoma.
Stop it, bro.
You can afford a wife of 40K, but what kind of wife is she going to be? And is she
Okay,
going to be
okay. Let's
one
set this out.
that's
If
going
I
to
can
be a
keep,
quality
I
chick or
can
one
keep
that
I
you
can
will be
keep
proud
a
of?
woman at home in Oklahoma with 100K.
Oh, that's Oklahoma.
I said she's
but
gonna be from
she would
Oklahoma. That's what I
also
said, Molly.
literally have to be at home. Like she can't be a traveler, she can't be a shopper, she can't be.
Yes,
You know
she
what I'm saying?
can. No debt. It's low cost of living. I don't fucking spend beyond my means. Yes, she can. Y'all have a spending
I think
problem,
that
not an
I,
earning
She
problem.
gonna be able to shop
I
at the
think
Piggly
that in
Wiggly
order
every
for you
day.
to have
That's
more
it. That's
than
She gonna
all.
shop where normal women shop. Nigga, fuck Gucci, fuck Louis, fuck all that shit.
I think that in order for you to, well, okay, I'm gonna introduce this next conversation, but I'm gonna say this. I think that in order for, I'm gonna read the super chat too. And thank y'all for holding us down on the super chats and hitting the like for the algorithm. I think that in order for you to have more than one wife, both of them, they got to have their own houses. I think
Seriously heard
I
that
said
you
that.
can't
That
afford
seems like
one
that would be
you
more
just priced
expensive,
me out the market, Anton. Thanks, appreciate it.
no, I think
And that's
that
why 250.
I don't
Use the
think that
equity in that house.
I don't think that they should be forced to. I don't think that they should be forced to live together. I think that that should be an option for them to be able to connect and stay connected with each other. But I think that they definitely need their own places. Absolutely, they need their own spaces, their own places, and I mean, you can make them close or whatever in the same city, but I think that they definitely need their own places.
You know how
Agree.
Bootsy has
this
little
conversation,
Bootsy
I feel like
has
women would
the
get
home.
jealous like that.
You know
What
how
with
little
their own
Bootsy has the home
places?
and that thing? That's how that sister wife guy did it.
What do you mean they would get jealous if they had their own places?
Oh, some women. I feel like maybe it would make more sense if they were all under the same roof because women tend to get
That wouldn't work.
jealous. And
I
if
would be
he's
more
over
jealous than
here
That
more
wouldn't
than
work at
he's
all.
over there,
No,
over
listen,
here
it
she's
doesn't
gonna
Work out
have
a
mean
her
schedule.
it
feelings.
doesn't mean that y'all can't connect or y'all can't be in the same spaces. But I think that the freedom to be able to go to have something that's yours, right?
Mhm.
Especially in this American system, like if you putting a chick up and she got hers and she's straight and so she had that level of security, she has her own style, her own personality or whatever, but that doesn't mean necessarily that she doesn't get along or she not rocking out or that y'all not all connected or that y'all not all family or whatever. But I definitely think that everybody need their own places, 100%.
Agreed. And I'm low key
well, in my
OCD,
life of
so you can't come
42
in my house
women,
changing my labels around.
See, different women manage their
Like I
pantries
would lose it.
That's true.
different manage with different women. You know what I'm saying? Like they got different personalities.
you can't put your needs and values in one man, Anton. Only make a certain amount. We can get a
No,
little
this is
five
my this would be
bedroom.
this is my
We
opinion.
can get a little 5-bedroom home.
No.
A little
Hold on.
with the
And I'm
mother-in-law
gonna
floor
tell you, I'm
plan.
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Like they all got their own fucking body temperatures, all of that shit. Like even my wife and my
Yeah.
daughter,
They have
they
the
got
same period
different.
at the same time.
Yep.
My wife and my daughter got different fucking body temperatures. You know what I'm saying? One of them be extra hot, one of them be extra cold. Like
That's me. I got
you
my
know,
heat on
like
right
you
now.
got to create a space. I think
65.
that you got to create a
Oh no,
space
girl.
that's super comfortable for
79.
everybody if that's what you're thinking about doing. So they got to have different zones, all of that shit.
I need my own kitchen.
Why somebody said? Why
bathroom,
But I
somebody
feel like you
said?
could build a house like that where all y'all could stay together and it'll still be like its own
Or
little house.
you could
Nah,
build separate houses.
But
I'll
you
be
only
in a
have
pool house.
450K, Kim. What are you talking about?
I
What'd you say?
think that's separate. If that was me, everybody would have their own spaces. And
I
I think
wouldn't
that
do it.
I think that
I think
women
it's
would be
unrealistic.
more. I think that women would definitely want that type of thing, especially if they had that level of security where they had their own